Hello again, YouTube. This is the Truth Man giving you the truth. And I want to talk about money on this one. And I want to talk about like Americans and how 72% of us are check to check and how it just doesn't make sense because I've done the math. If you've been watching my videos, you see videos where I talk about the 2740 rule of Grant Navarre, where if you save an average of $27.40 a day, it's 10,000 in 1 year. Most people don't even have what's called an emergency fund. An emergency fund is 1,000 or up, depending on a lot of variables. Like some people look at it as 6 months of living expenses. Most people consider an emergency fund $1,000 to $1,500 that you will use in cases of an emergency. Now, let me make sure. Oh, I'm looking good today. You know, the beard is looking nice and frisky and everywhere as usual. So let's get into this. So 72% of Americans are check to check. This means that if they were to lose one check, it would basically destroy their finances. And you know what's weird is through it all, like people act arrogant over their house and cars, but they live in check to check basically. They don't have what we talked about, emergency fund. They don't have $1,500 that they're not gonna use. That's just there in case of emergencies. And I want to talk about that, how it just doesn't make sense. Let's do some math. So let's say you were an ambitious person, and let's say you had 5 side hustles. And let's say you said, okay, whatever I make from my side hustles, I'm going to save that and I'm not going to use it. And let's say you average $54. It don't seem like a lot, but I'm finna show you something. You do this every day. Let's say you do it every day or even 5 days a week. Let's just say, for instance, you do it every day. And you average $54 from all 5 of them. That's $270. You know how much $270 is if you save it every day? 100 grand. So the topic of discussion on this is that Americans are broke by choice and laziness. Like, I can have more than I have, but when I look back, if I'm honest with myself, I brought it on myself. You know, sometimes you get lazy, you want to get off, you want to come home and watch TV. You know, watch TV after you do all your work. Watch TV when you decide to take off. You don't always have to do yard work. You don't always have to be going somewhere. Sometimes just stay at home and rest, watch TV. People don't want, it's like our laziness and our foolish ambitions as well are the reason why a lot of us don't have that $100,000. Because think about it. You telling me you can't make $54 from 5 different places? You know how easy it is to make $54? Like I said, what it boils down to is a lot of us just ain't trying hard enough. You got guys that's focusing too much on sex. You got people that's focusing too much on TV. You got people that's going around their sisters and brothers. They all grown. They going around their siblings too much. It's a wide variety of factors, but most people ain't got that 100 grand, y'all. Most people, even if you go to the 27, most people ain't even saving $27 a day. Now, that is pitiful for any of us that it applies to. If you're not saving $27 a day, most of us make over $100 per day from our jobs. And that's like you're not even saving 27. So let's do some math. I'm finna move this camera around a little bit. Let's do some math. So let's multiply that by 4. 2740 times 4. That's 109. So that's like if you making 109, which let's hold on. 109 divided by 8. Let's just say 109 divided by 8. 109 divided by 8. That's a person making $13 an hour. A lot of us make more than $13 an hour. So let's say you make $21 an hour. You making $168 a day. So you're not even saving 10%. Because for 72% of Americans to be living check to check, if you making $21 an hour, remember, check to check is, okay, your check is saying, let's say you get paid every week, you make $21 an hour. That means that your check, 40 hours, so 2140 is, let me show you, 840. So for you to be check to check, that means that in a whole entire year, you not even, your check is 840. You don't have $1,000. That mean that 72%, by the law of averages, 72% of people who make 840 don't have 840. That's pitiful. That's pitiful. And now I see why, like when I do these this adding, this additions, now I see why people can come over here and do better than us. Because like I said in the previous video, we don't know how to do basic math. Like we don't even save 10%. Because if you save 10%, you get paid every week. You make $840. You save 10%. You'll have $4,368. Because 10% is $84 a week. So if you saved $84 a week, you making $840, you will have $4,368. Now, let's say you've been working that job 10 years. You do that, 4,368 times 10. That's $43,680. So you basically really wouldn't need a car note, which is a major expense that gets us. You got your rent down for the year, which is another major expense to get us. Even if you was paying $2,000 a month, you got $43,000 in the bank. That's nothing. Like, it's just not. Like, and then you add into that. We're not saving any money. And like I said, it's laziness. It's just laziness. Like, you do realize that some of the things dealing with laziness are not involving action. It's mental. Some people is mentally lazy. Like when it comes to saving money, that's mental. So when if you check the check, if you one of the 72% that's check the check, then you're mentally lazy. Like, think about it. Our wages are like 10 times more than most countries. Like most countries will get $2 an hour for what we get $21 an hour to do. Y'all wonder why they be going to these other countries. They greedy. They don't need to, but they do it because they want to keep all their money to themselves. So, I got some of my. That's what it is, man. It's laziness. Mental laziness, physical laziness. You just want to go home, take a shower, unwind, and watch 8 hours of TV till the TV is watching you. And then, bloop, you in the 72% living check to check. It's easy to change this. Easy. So, again, you got the ambition to create side hustles. If you have 5 side hustles where you're making $54 per day from each one, and you save that money every day, let's say you did it every day, even if you didn't do it every day, let's say you did it 5 days a week. Let's add that up. So that's you missing 24 days. So 365 minus 24, that's 341 days. Let's see how much it is. 270 times 341. That's still $92,000, man, that you could have. I'm done playing, man. I mean, this is just really cut me to the core and making me think maybe I'm not as smart as I thought I was. I'm getting smarter by the day, but I always viewed myself as being intelligent. But when I began to add and I began to do research on things, I started to think like, I ain't always been smart as I thought I was. Because I can have a whole lot more money. When I think about how much I made, I could have had way more. So we got to start saving this money. I know them peoples, they don't want us to have a normal life. They want to infect us, and they want to take away our freedoms and our rights. But as long as they allowing us to have these freedoms and rights in peace, this is what we should be doing. We should be saving our money. Saving it. Getting as much as we can out of life. The best house we can get, the best cars we could get, the best clothes we can get. Who says you can't have a Rolex? You got to start thinking different and acting different. And like I told y'all in the previous video, that hood stuff, it ain't going to get you nowhere. It's not impressive at all. You still could get dropped. You still can get canceled. People get canceled every day. So why live by that struggle mentality? Because you black? You got to have tattoos on your neck and struggle? Go in and out of jail? Come on, man. Just stop it. Make babies all over the place? Stop it. It's time to live upwards. Upwards. It's time to save this money and stop being lazy. Get more ambitious. These people, when they come over here to try to start businesses, they shouldn't be able to because we got all the locations. The Americans got all the locations. Nothing against them. Don't take that. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that people should care more and attack that financial thing. It shouldn't be so easy. It's easy because Americans got their mind on the wrong thing. What you worried about the police for? They gonna make errors. They gonna make errors. They don't make them all the time. You worry about what they doing and you living check to check. You need to worry about your money. Where's it going? But anyway, this is the truth, man. I just wanted to talk about that. The channel is the No Matrix, No Simping, All Subjects channel. I'd like to thank my new subscribers. Make sure you hit the like button if you can. If you don't have the attention span to watch the full video, just come back, watch it in sections. But you really need the information that I provided in this video, especially if you are check to check. Thanks for watching. Keep tuning in for more videos.